Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for November 4th through the 10th. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, how you feel about them, how they feel about you, the connection between the two of you. I will be clarifying each card, so energies can change as I clarify. And this is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is going to be for November 4th through the 10th. And at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Moonology Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For Capricorn, show me how they feel about the person on their mind. How does Capricorn feel about the person on their mind? Ooh. You feel that your person is hiding something from you and you're not letting go of it too easy. It's actually making things go backwards for you. Where you were invested, now you're going back to, we need to reevaluate things. The Moon, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, as well as the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You have a lot of questions here. And you feel that your intuition is pulling you towards the fact that this person is hiding something. I'm not going to say you feel it's another relationship. You just feel that, you know, they're stubborn, they don't recognize you, which makes you feel that they're holding something from you. And so you're like, I am not letting go of the fact that deep within myself, I feel that something's not right, that something is off here. Yeah, because once they were really invested in you, and now it's like you have to try and get them to recognize you, to work towards like, hey, let's hang out, hey, let's do this, whatever. It's just coming off really weird. And I get it, because that is an uncomfortable feeling here. All right, the Moon, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So let's see, how does this person feel about Capricorn? Wow. Okay, Capricorn, Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and then the Ten of Cups. The bottom of the deck is the Chariot here. And they want one thing from you. They just want to... They just want to get you in bed, but they're giving up on a relationship. They're like, no, I can't. I don't want a relationship. I give up on a relationship. But they definitely want sex. Gonna be honest. They want sex and they feel like that's as far as it's gonna go, but a relationship is not, they don't see themselves settling down here. They definitely are either moving away with the Chariot or they're moving on quickly. They're not someone who stays in a relationship very long. So Ace of Wands, like I said, that Seven of Wands in reverse, Ten of Cups, and then the Chariot. Let's go ahead and get the connection between the two of you. That's really hard. Okay. Because you're feeling isolated and alone from this person, and what they want from you is like one thing, you know, and that's not good. They desire you physically, but they don't want a permanent relationship. They don't feel that you're their person forever. In the connection, we have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Star. So feeling stuck with, should I walk away? I already feel like they gave up. Should I give up and let go and walk away? But holding on to hope here as well. So, you know, that hope is keeping everything together. But feeling very isolated in this relationship, situationship, because that Five of Pentacles is coming out as a loss. And whether you're still talking to each other or not, you feel like you're all alone in this situation, and that they don't see you. Like, this person doesn't see that I am feeling stuck, that I feel like they're already gone, but I'm hoping that things change. But I really feel like they're leaving me out in the cold. You know, they don't tell me anything. They don't include me in things. It's hard to get through to them and make them see me. Absolutely get it. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with the Moon. Yeah. Whatever you feel they're hiding, you feel like they're keeping it a big secret that you can't even figure it out. So you're juggling back and forth if I should just cut them out of my life completely and go back to being single, because, you know, is this all an illusion of us being in a relationship? Something happening more here, us staying together, or is this done? And you also are trying to go back and forth with weighing out if you should talk to them. Should I talk to them, or should I just get rid of them? The Moon, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, you also feel that like their pride and ego can get in the way here. So they hide so much, they don't tell you anything, you feel very excluded. And the Nine of Pentacles, look how happy you were when you were by yourself. You could enjoy a good book, a glass of wine, you know, or maybe like you like to watch movies by yourself and it felt comfortable. And now with this person doing this, it makes you feel that insecurity of somebody leaving you and and then going through the whole healing process all over again. So let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Pentacles. You don't want to let go of them. You're very invested in them. I mean, some of you, it's like this is a relationship where, you know, you're both grown and you feel like we're a perfect match for each other. And some of you married even. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant. You know, if you're that invested where, you know, your parents love them, their parents love you, this is definitely, you know, trying to stay together, because this is a traditional situation of, you know, we got married or whatever, and so we should work it out. It's going to be up to you, but you have to also think of yourself at what expense are you giving everything up and your own happiness if somebody makes you feel like you're not important, right? And I'm getting even the Hierophant coming out as, you know, I'm not giving up. I want to invest in us going to marriage counseling because I really believe we can make this work. The Lovers coming out here at the bottom of the deck. This is a union that you don't just give up on. And you're like, people who are married, you know, can go through all kinds of things. And absolutely they do. You know, I've seen marriages that go up and down, and you know, even so many years ago, right? It's like you didn't know your partner, but met him through like pen paling. And I know that's so long time ago, but I love that. I just love that people before social media, before all of that, back in like, what was it, like the 1950s or so, or even the 1930s, you met your partner through pen pal or phone conversation, and then they got married, and maybe they weren't happy. But relationships aren't always happy. And I understand that. Just like, you know, we should understand that, all of us, that relationships are work. And I see you putting in the work. I don't see them putting in the work. I see them giving up. Even if you have everything beautiful together in a relationship. And you can do your part. At the end of the day, though, Capricorn, what I'm going to say is be proud of yourself. Even if this person's like, I can't do this anymore, be proud of yourself that you stuck it out and that you tried, okay? And that you did what you needed to try and make it work, because that's what you should be proud of, is like, I never gave up in that situation. However, like I said, if it's costing you your happiness, and at what expense are you giving everything up here for your own mental happiness, because your mental health is very important too. How long are you going to hold on to something that, if they're not going to work with you towards coming up with a solution to make this relationship work, how long are you going to hold on to it? So, but I get where you're coming from. I do, because I think it's beautiful where people used to have these kind of relationships and they're like, I was married for 50 years of my life, and we didn't always get along. We had our ins and our outs, but we loved each other. And I get that's where you're coming from. Like, I'm trying, and we should try. We should even try through counseling. We should try through, the traditions of what marriage is about, and absolutely, but it takes two. Let's clarify that Three of Pentacles. I see you wanting to work together to create something beautiful here, and it does look like it's in the form of counseling, or like, let's try and make things work. And your intuition is telling you to give this another chance here, and at least try and start over, at least be giving towards this, even if it's going slow. And I do see you trying to learn how to do that. That might be in the form of, you studying online of, how can I make this relationship work? How can I do this, that, and the other? Are they going to hear me? Are they going to recognize that this is what I want? Because this is what you want, and you try to give this a chance, and you're like, let's start over at the beginning here. Will they do the same? And so, you handle this situation by going to them with this good news of, I really want to try and see what happens. Can we fix this? I feel very alone. I feel, expressing yourself is good. And the fact that you're open to communication in your relationship is a beautiful thing. And a lot of people lack communication in relationships, and that is the downfall. And what you're giving to this is really good, but they have to want to give the same. So let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They're really worried about what your family is going to think of them, or your friends as well. If you two have children together, they're going to worry about that as well. But they really desire wanting to explore, and they know that that is going to be disappointing because they didn't get a chance to do that, like exploring what else is out in this world, and something that didn't work out in the past, they didn't get a chance to do that. And so there's like this disappointment of, I worry that I'll never get that opportunity if I, stay in a committed relationship, if I'm just doing for everybody else. So they have this passionate desire to chase after something different here than what you want. And let's go ahead and clarify that Seven of Wands in reverse. So Capricorn, they feel like they can't stand up to you, that you're in control of them moving on. And so they end up like they're tired of trying to prove themselves here or fight. They don't want to fight in this situation. So they just are like, I give up. I'll just stay in this relationship because we love each other, you know, but they feel like you're the one that's really in control here. So the Emperor, the Six of Swords, and then the Five of Wands in reverse. They don't know how to prove themselves or like be heard. And so they also don't want others to look at them in a bad way. And so they give up this desire of wanting to go elsewhere. But it makes your relationship struggle here still because they can't be open with you or like voice their opinion. So let's go ahead and clarify that Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. It's a beautiful relationship here, but there's definitely, they're guarded from opening up love to you and following their heart to tell you how they feel, that they're not the same person they once were. So this, like I said, that Seven of Wands really comes out as like the defensiveness, like they protect themselves from opening up and being completely honest and listening to their intuition that they need to tell you how they feel. And they're like, no, I can't tell Capricorn because Capricorn's going to judge me. Not only that, you know, I'm not the same person I used to be. They just won't understand. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and get the outcome between the two of you. It's really tough because the outcome is showing that you feel more like roommates to one another, and single, isolated from one another, missing one another. And there's a lot of pain because there's no middle ground there. You are opening up, trying to talk to them because you want things to work and you don't want to give up, and you're like, no, you know, we're a unit, we need to make this work, let's try. But they won't tell you because they feel that you're going to judge them or even turn family against them, people that will have opinions where they feel they have to stick up for themselves, and these are people that they love, and so they'd rather not say anything because they don't want to be judged by everyone. But we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, okay? I don't see them going out and cheating or anything like that, but I do see this, you know, it's not like we love each other and it's working and it's getting better. It's more of the same thing you're feeling of that isolation of living together, but feeling very distant from one another, feeling very alone, and missing one another, missing what you used to have. And their heart is closed off, and you feel hurt by the situation that they won't open up, and their heart is closed off because, you know, they want something else, something different here. Let's go ahead and get some oracle messages for Capricorn. He'll also go hang out with friends. and be happy with friends, but when they're with you, you don't see that same kind of happiness, and that's what hurts. So a new start is coming, okay, new moon, and you're being offered this new start here. Look at the bigger picture. So full moon in Sagittarius. When this new start happens, look at the bigger picture of how you want to proceed forward. And I get where you're coming from, but also look at the bigger picture of your relationship with this person, and if it's, worth staying in it, even if you're unhappy, meaning that this person isn't changing. It's just more of the same thing. Like, I miss them, and I really, want to go out. I want us to have what we used to have. And even though you live together, there's that being left out in the cold when it comes to feeling excitement and happiness with one another, and joy in that way of the relation, like a relationship should feel. So it's difficult, and I completely understand where you're coming from. So I'm not a counselor or anything like that. These are just the energies coming out. But the fact that you're seeking to go to counseling, or offering that, or getting advice from someone who is a counselor of some sort, will help. They might be able to give some kind of guidance of how to handle the situation. But yeah, this is what I have for you, Capricorn. I do see you hanging in there, but just remember your happiness matters as well, okay? So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.